You're not like that, Jamie, but the fact remains you come from a world that expects certain things from people. Old money, big business, corporate America. I don't want to have to change who I am to fit in." She looked at him as if waiting for him to say she didn't need to change to be with him, but he hesitated. When her expression closed up, he cupped her face in his hands. "I wish I could say that you should never be anything but yourself and fuck the rest of the world, but that would be naive. People make concessions all the time. Should you let others demean you, make you feel bad about who you are? Absolutely not. Is it selling out to refrain from calling someone an asshole, even if he is an asshole, to maintain a business relationship? Maybe, maybe not. But bottom line, each individual has to decide. Each has to commit, whether it's to living in a certain place or living with a certain person, and damn those who'll try to make you feel out of place. I couldn't be in a relationship with someone who isn't willing to do that. With someone who'll walk away when things get tough. Like I did from my parents, you mean?" She pulled away until his hands dropped. "I understand Mason hurt you," he said quietly. "That what your sister and your father did hurt you most of all. But that could have happened in any family, rich or poor. You focused your hurt on the fact that you and Mason came from money. You wanted out of that world so much that you didn't see your sister for 15 years. By the time I did, it was too late." She smiled bitterly. "So what now? Our one night and the morning after are just about over, and you told me you didn't want to be my friend, remember? And at the time I was practically green with jealousy. We are friends, Lucy. You don't have to tackle this alone. I'll help you in any way I can. As for the rest of today, I know you've gotten a shock about Millie. You need time to process that." "Thank you, but please don't tell me what I need." She smiled brightly. "Obviously Mason's sister isn't going to let me have contact with Millie. The lawyer will be emailing the paperwork I need to review, and I'll get on that first thing in the morning. But right now, we only have a few hours before I head back to California. And you?" "I'll be heading back to California as well, for my sister's wedding on Coronado Island." She nodded. "Right. Well, before we go, I'd just as soon focus on something other than what a terrible mother Mason's family thinks I'll be." She smoothed her hand over his chest, then slid a palm down to squeeze the hardening bulge between his legs. "Why not focus on one of my favorite things?" He knew what she was doing, using sex to once again deflect emotion. But he'd take it, because when they'd made love, she'd lowered her guards and given him her. And his time to enjoy that again was running out. "By all means, let's take advantage of those hours.